Hey everyone, my name is Elisa Covington, and today I'm going to show you this big new house flip I just acquired. The house is for the most part well maintained, but there are some layout challenges that I'm going to need your help with. And as usual, I'm going to break down the house flip numbers towards the end. Make sure you don't miss it. This front yard is a great starting point. There are some brown spots in the grass, but we can easily revive it. The pathway has some uneven areas that we are going to address. The big and small trees in here give it very nice dimension. And some of these big bushes we're going to trim or remove, but for the most part, we really don't have to do much. In terms of the building structure, we have a pretty good shaped garage door, and the roof is in decent shape, so we don't need to do much. And we pretty much need to repaint the exterior and get rid of this tired apricot and clay color combo. And we're thinking about painting it a very bright and light color, maybe a black and white color combo to kind of make it a modern farmhouse look. Let's take a look at the interior. Through this entryway, on your left side are the living room and dining room, and then straight ahead are the stairs going to the upstairs bedrooms and bathrooms. And then on this side, you have a bedroom and the family room. So from here, you can tell that there's a mixture of flooring. So carpet on the stairs, and then tiles at the entryway, and then some laminate floors in the living area. So this is pretty typical for older homes, but we want to unify the floors, and we probably are going to use some engineered hardwood floors in the entire house. And this double door that I really like because it feels quite grand and it's not very common, so we definitely want to keep this feature. There's really a ton of space in this home. This is the big living room. We have a nice bay window here. The windows are double pane, but there are some exposed gaskets, so we need to do some repairs on those. And then we want to put a lot of recessed lights because you notice that it feels quite dark inside. And then of course, as we mentioned earlier, we want to replace the flooring as well. On the other side of this space is the dining room, which is quite huge. So we are thinking about doing something different in here because the kitchen is really small, which I'm going to show you next. Comparing to the large living room and dining room, the kitchen is so tiny. The cabinets and countertops are very dated, but there are some newer appliances that we can consider saving. A big challenge in here is to expand the kitchen. And we can't easily expand it this way because we would be eating into the family room. So I'm thinking about moving the kitchen to the other side where the dining room is. So that would allow us to put in a big kitchen with an island overlooking the living room. And then we can also make this doorway much wider so we can still use the current kitchen space as the dining room. Let me know what you think about this idea, and I really want to hear your opinion because this is quite challenging to do. The family room off of the kitchen is very big in size, and it has a slider leading to the backyard, which is really nice. The focal point is this fireplace. It's old bricks and it looks quite dated, so we want to remove the bricks and frame it out to make it more contemporary. In this back wall, we have wallpaper on top and wood paneling on the bottom, which is very traditional, so we want to remove them and sheetrock the wall. The flooring is this linoleum floor that's quite slippery, so it's a safety hazard and it's not very desirable anymore, so we definitely need to replace it with new flooring. The only light source in this room is the track light, which might be the ugliest light I've ever seen because it has this very long chain hooked up into the ceiling, and then it goes into the wall plug in here. So it's definitely an afterthought, and it's kind of a safety hazard too. So we definitely want to replace it with new recessed lights for the entire room. Right off of the family room is the laundry room and the half bath. They are all covered by this floral wallpaper, which is very old. So we are going to peel them off and redo the sheetrock texture. And in here, we just need to definitely clean up this mess and also update the laundry hookup. And then in this half bath, we are going to put in all new fixtures and make sure that we put a vanity that fit the space perfectly so there wouldn't be gaps on both sides. And other than that, it's mainly cosmetic changes. So it will be very functional and very convenient to keep this half bath in here. This is the only bedroom on this lower level, and it's covered with wood paneling. So we want to replace it with sheetrock. There's also no ceiling light right now, so we want to put in one so that we can illuminate this whole room. And on top of that, we're also going to replace the flooring and the baseboards to make it more contemporary. The stairs lead up to the second level, and these railings are so traditional with curves and these twisted rods. So we want to replace them with new horizontal metal railings. And then on top of that, we want to replace this very large ceiling fan with some recessed lights so that we have even lighting in here. This first bedroom is pretty clean. It's just missing a ceiling light and the closet door. So we want to put in those ourselves and also repaint the walls and replace the dirty carpet. This second bedroom is slightly bigger, but it's very similar to the first. We are going to need a new ceiling light, a closet door, and new flooring to replace the dirty carpet. The third bedroom is bigger, but with a similar scope of work. But the interesting thing is there is another room that's attached to it. This is a good sized space that's too big for a closet, but you can use it as an office or a nursery. I was so happy to see this hallway bathroom because we almost don't need to do anything in here. The vanity countertops are all new, and this shower seemed to be recently redone with new tiles and new fixtures as well. So we plan to do a deep cleaning in here and replace the vanity light and mirror, and then we can probably just call it done. The primary bedroom is huge, and it's painted this baby blue color that we're going to have to repaint. And we also need to either put in a new ceiling light or maybe just put in a few recessed lights to make sure that it's very bright. And then we have a closet in here that's a little small. Probably it's a his closet, and then we have a way bigger one here, so it's really nice. But then this bathroom is very tricky. We have a lot of space here, but only one sink. So we definitely want to use this and add a second sink so it's better for sharing. And then the vanity is also very low, so it's like you have to bend over to use it. When you go into this water closet, it's even more tricky because the shower is a reduced size shower, so it's not very nice for a primary bath. And then there's the linen closet right next to it. Of course, I just thought about expanding the shower into the closet, but then I realized that on the other side of the wall, there's a furnace return, so we can't expand the shower simply. So we are thinking out of the box. I'm thinking to actually add a bench in the shower. So under the bench would be the furnace return, and then on top of it we can still have the full depth for the shower. So hopefully that can address the issue so that we can have a nice space in the primary bath. But if you have other ideas, do let me know. It's so rare for me to be able to say that we don't have to do much work in the backyard, but this is one of those. We already have a good sized patio here and another one in that corner, and then we have the pergola that's in good enough shape for us to keep. This lawn has some brown spots and also some weeds that we're going to fix, but other than that, we just need to trim some plants and maintain the yard. It's a big cost saver. This home is one of the rare ones I come across that's well taken care of over the years. I love the spaciousness of the living room, but hate how tiny this kitchen is. It's apparent to me that when it was built back in the 70s, people didn't use their kitchens the same way they do now as the center of entertainment. But that's our chance of adding value. I deal with a lot of fixer-uppers, but really don't mind going a simpler route this time around. There are also some dated features and spaces that are desperately needing upgrades, and that's our specialty. I've worked on a few homes of a similar floor plan, and I know that buyers love having a bedroom on the main level like we do here, and then 3 or 4 bedrooms on the other level all together. This home has a great structure and a ton of potential. I can't wait to show you how beautiful and contemporary we can make it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on the after video when it's all done. But in the meantime, the numbers are coming up. Now let's break down the numbers really quick. I purchased this house for $1.8 million and we plan to put about $200,000 into the renovation. The after repair value is estimated to be $2.5 million, so there's good margin in there. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and even if you didn't like it, make sure you click the dislike button twice. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.